Hey guys, welcome back to WWE 2K GM Mode. Tonight we're kicking off this week's episode of Monday Night Raw with Samoa Joe backstage, who is loudly gloating and boasting about his successful title defense at WrestleMania against Sami Zayn. He's also stating that Velveteen Dream is of no competition for him. However, Eddie Guerrero would step up and challenge Samoa Joe to non-title action, which will be our main event for tonight. However, before we get to that, we move on to our first matchup of the evening, which is another addition to the No Way Jose Conga Line Challenge.
It is also the final addition to the No Way Jose Conga Line Challenge.
Last week, No Way Jose managed to defeat The Rock to earn this world title opportunity against AJ Styles. And Jose is definitely trying to make the most of this opportunity, taking the offense straight to AJ Styles and using his strength to try and defeat him. However, AJ Styles would be quick and crafty in this matchup as well as showing off a bit of strength of his own on top of agility. No Way Jose would manage to hit a pop-up fastball punch. However, he would questionably decide not to go for a cover. This decision would ultimately be No Way Jose's downfall, as AJ Styles would manage to lock in a calf crusher and would force No Way Jose to submit. And with that victory, AJ Styles has managed to retain the World Heavyweight Championship and can now set his sights on Super Showdown and his opponent, Alec Bryers. We move on to our next matchup of the night as Gary Gates, representing the Golden Aces, takes on Matt Riddle, representing the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Broserweights. And this match could be described as simply as a systematic destruction of Matt Riddle, with Gary Gates' overwhelming offense and aggression coming through in this match, and being hard for Matt Riddle to counter. However, Riddle would be able to counter the Beast's offense, using strategy and his MMA background to target Gary Gates' shoulder. He would also show deceptive strength, as he would pick the super heavyweight up multiple times in the matchup, seemingly with ease. However, after a paintbrush slap across the chest would leave Gary Gates more infuriated than anything. That would be the downfall for Matt Riddle, as the Beast's aggression would simply come through once more. The match would meet its end after a devastating suplex piledriver would knock out Matt Riddle, which would result in a 3 count for Gary Gates. And with that victory, Gary Gates has earned his team some momentum as we approach Super Showdown. Will the Golden Aces be able to regain the Raw Tag Team Championships, or will the Broserweights manage to retain against the Golden Aces? But before we can answer that question, we move on to our next matchup, as Apollo Crews is scheduled to take on EC3. However, EC3 was not willing to wait for Apollo Crews to get to the ring before he would begin his assault. However, his assault would backfire, as Apollo Crews would manage to gain control of the matchup early on. Apollo Crews would show off his amazing strength and speed, but EC3 would also show off his strength. Now, despite EC3's failed attempt to gain control of the matchup early on through an underhanded sneak attack, he would be able to regain control of the matchup later on and hit a TKO, which would result in a 3 count for EC3 in this relatively short matchup. And with that victory, EC3 has managed to pick up his first win on Monday Night Raw heading into the season. Now, what lies ahead for him and Apollo Crews, whose winning streak just came to a very abrupt end, is yet to be seen. Whether or not EC3 will be able to get into any title pictures is the big question as we go into the season. But before that big question can be answered, we move on to women's action as we have another addition to the Raw Women's #1 Contendership Tournament as Liv Morgan takes on former rookie Shade. Now this match would be fast-paced and brutal, with these women flying around the ring and hitting devastating strikes as they did so. Liv would hold control of the matchup in the beginning. However, Shade would manage to gain control of the matchup and show off her athleticism. Ring awareness would seemingly be an issue for these two ladies, as Liv Morgan would attempt to lock in multiple submissions that would quickly be broken up by the ropes. Liv would manage to hit a facebreaker, however it would only result in a 2 count. However, despite Shade's best attempts to hold on to control of the matchup, Liv Morgan would manage to catch her in a guillotine choke. However, with Shade seemingly passed out, Liv Morgan would opt to release the submission hold and instead go for the cover. The cover would result in a 3 count, and Liv Morgan would move on in the tournament. With that victory, will Liv Morgan be able to hold on to this momentum and go all the way in the tournament, or will she be eliminated in the next round? Before we can move on to the next matchup, we had words spoken by the Prince Finn Balor, who was to be accompanied by his club members Gallows and Anderson. Balor would call out Batista for sticking his nose in business that wasn't his, referring to last week where Batista would opt to take Ricochet's place in the main event of Monday Night Raw against Finn Balor, where Batista would ultimately come out victorious. Balor would claim that Batista will regret what he did, because now the Prince has his sights set on the animal. Now, moving on to our next matchup of the night, we have more women's tournament action as Rhea Ripley will take on former rookie Amber Winters. Last season, Amber had a tough rookie season as she would be left out of WrestleMania after being betrayed by Mickie James and losing at Roadblock. Will Amber be able to gain some momentum going into the season, or will Rhea move on in the tournament in her Raw debut? Let's find out.
The ultra-aggressive Rhea Ripley, ready for action as the opening bell rings. She's a superstar who is as relentless and ruthless as they come. Here we go, guys, and I can almost guarantee that this Dayton crowd will come unglued from the action they're about to see. Boom, what impact! Shoulders on the mat. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
We're going to take more than that.
What's this?
Boom! Michinoku driver.
Eludes the attack.
She returns the favor there.
Raw drop kick. Oh, a flurry of strikes. She's going for the cover. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. She steers clear there. That is a great reversal. Oh, flapjack. Gosh, landing face first. Enough already. She's in full control now. Clothesline, so effective. And she's getting fired up here. The momentum is clearly turned to her favor. Quick pin attempt here. Plenty of fight left.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
Boom, what a kick. Snap suplex, very effective.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Quickly, the cover. You're not going to get her that easy.
Way too early.
Oh, my God. Oh, a knee right to the face. That knee is a lethal weapon. Leg drop. Picture-perfect drop kick. Face crusher. Landed face first. She's forced onto the defensive now.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Snap suplex, very effective. Harsh impact. Oh, stun gun. Electric chair.
This is scary.
Face buster. This could do it. And she kicks out.
Have to put in a little more work than that. What a wrist clutch suplex.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
This match may be nearing its limit.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
Bringing it back into the ring.
We're about to see.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Incredible impact.
Penny predicament. There's two. What an unbelievable display of determination we're seeing here. Not what she was looking for. She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. Avoiding trouble there. And again, yet another counter.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, with authority. That hit the spot. She's finished.
Can she end it here? And another kick out.
She's more durable than she looks, guys.
A jumping stop to the gut. Big move coming. Gut-wrench suplex. There it is. She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
She has become relentless at this point.
Oh, what a counter. When you look at this,
It looks like he is queuing it up again. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Hoover kick. It is over. Fatigue must be getting to her.
It'll be a She wants it one more time.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Incredible impact.
Into the pin attempt. 2.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
And with that victory, Rhea Ripley has managed to move on in the tournament and sent Amber Winters further into her losing streak. Now, how will Amber Winters recover is yet to be seen, but the bigger question is, will Rhea Ripley be able to move on further into the tournament and even win the whole thing? But before that question can be answered, we move on to our next matchup of the night as Buddy Murphy takes on Isiah Swerve Scott.
There's the bell, and there's Buddy Murphy. His quick and vicious offense, along with the fact that he doesn't care about anyone but himself, makes him one of the most dangerous superstars around. And guys, if you think this Dayton crowd has been loud so far, just wait until this match heats up. What a clothesline! Ouch! Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch! Plenty of fight left.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Drop kick from behind.
Big reversal.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. And look at hung up on the second rope.
Look at this aggression. Lightning fast reflexes.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Knee lift.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh, and a discus clothesline.
Took their head off.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Spinning kick to the gut. Boom!
Oh, well-measured strike.
Oh, what a knee lift.
What a counter. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist. 6. Stomping. Ouch.
Back in from the floor. Oh, he knew that was coming. This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
Driven down face first. He just can't.
Uh-oh. Got the crossface applied. Is he done? And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Lariat.
Good Lord. That was nasty. Elusive movement there.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer. What a hurricanrana. Oh, nasty impact. Ooh. Then kick right to the gut. 3. Not safe yet.
Up against the barrier. Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade. He's struggling a bit here.
He's not looking great, but never count him out. Down, what a gourd buster.
5, 6.
Finds a way to reverse.
Flying Majorana, beautiful.
A knee drop. Snapmare.
Not safe yet.
Kick. Cover, cover. Not enough to end this one.
Gonna take more than that. Saw what he had in mind. Looking to end this.
Basement kick to the side of the face. And this is gotta be it.
1, 2.
That's it. Wait, only 2. Oh, I don't think he got the shoulder up in time. Great evasion. And finds a counter. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
There's the cover. Can he do it? And another kick out.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that. What a face buster.
There's a pin down. And a kick out at 2.
He's not giving up that easy. This can't bode well. Setting up again. Turn the lights out. Good night.
2 count. Yes! Takes it.
And with that victory, Buddy Murphy has managed to gain himself a bit of momentum going into his time on Monday Night Raw. Now, the question is, what title does he have his eyes set on? The United States Championship? Maybe AJ Styles' World Heavyweight Championship? That question remains unanswered for now as we move on to our main event of the evening as Eddie Guerrero takes on the United States Champion Samoa Joe in non-title action.
And with that bell, Latino Heat is fired up and ready to roll in this match. Eddie Guerrero is more than prepared to lie, cheat, and steal his way to his next big victory tonight.
And then you have Samoa Joe, a competitor whose ruthless nature and savage attacks have marked him as one of the most dangerous men to ever enter the ring.
Samoa Joe should come with a health warning from the Surgeon General. He is guaranteed to do damage.
Rolling neck snap.
Nice job by Samoa Joe.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. And now that one's countered.
Now trampling the opposition.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring. And Eddie Guerrero moved out of the way.
Down with a power bomb.
Gets out of there in a hurry. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh, here's Joe. Uranage punch. Samoa Joe might get an early 3 count. He kicks out before 3.
Tried for it early. Eddie Guerrero's on the attack now.
What's coming next? A back suplex.
If I was Joe, I'd stick to performing and stop the showboat.
Samoa Joe might get an early 3 count. And Eddie Guerrero gets the shoulder up.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Eddie Guerrero creating his opportunity here.
And no luck against Joe there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Saw that one coming. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner. Samoa Joe looking to cap off this match.
Buster!
Glad I put my money on that guy tonight.
This is Samoa Joe's chant.
Here we go for the win. 1, 2, and kicks out at 2.
Still too fresh.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
2, 3.
Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
And Eddie Guerrero moved out of the way. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Eddie Guerrero strutting his stuff.
Ooh, right to the throat. Uh-oh. What are they going to do here?
How about a little?
Looks like he's got it applied perfectly. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
And into the count.
Never a doubt that Samoa Joe would survive that one.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Eddie's going up.
He's trying again.
The frog splash.
2, 3.
And with that victory, Eddie Guerrero has managed to pick up a win over the United States champion and cause the game to crash. Now, while the game was crashed with Eddie Guerrero favoring his lower back, Bobby Lashley would take this opportunity to strike, hitting another spear similar to week 1. This time, however, the spear would nearly knock Eddie Guerrero out of his boots. Now, what lies ahead for Bobby Lashley and Eddie Guerrero? Surely they have to come to blows at some point. But that is the end for Raw Week 3. If you want to see more of Day-Day 2K GM mode, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. Tomorrow, we will have NXT Week 3. So, like I said, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you guys later.